From the ashes of a dead cinematic universe, The Invisible Man materialized atop the weekend box office with $49 million worldwide. On this IMDbrief, we break down how director Leigh Whannell's fresh spin on an old story had to slash its way to the top. In kickstarting its interconnected dark universe of classic horror movie monsters, Universal Studios tried. And tried. And tried. But failed to find a big hit to lead off an entire series of yearly films. Following the misfire of the Tom Cruise summer tentpole The Mummy, a Bride of Frankenstein remake with Javier Bardem and Angelina Jolie never came to life, and a planned Johnny Depp starring Invisible Man disappeared altogether.
I'll show you who I am and what I am.
In January 2019, the Dark Universe was declared dead. But Jason Blum of Blumhouse Productions would soon team with Universal to revive the movie monsters in standalone stories, with the Halloween and Get Out producers' trademark knack for fast, low-budget, and stylish productions.
This doesn't seem like a well-thought-out plan.
Maybe not at first, but Blum had the idea to call on writer-director Leigh Whannell, who had just finished helming a second Blumhouse film. After writing the Saw and Insidious films for director James Wan, Whannell broke big when he directed the surprise techno-thriller hit Upgrade.
You now have full control again, Greg.
When Whannell walked into a meeting at Universal, he had no idea that he was about to pitch his take on The Invisible Man. But he improvised a tale that changed the perspective of the H.G. Wells novel and classic Claude Rains film, from the doctor gone mad with Inviso power to the fiancé who is stalked by the abusive inventor.
Are you okay?
Elizabeth Moss was cast as the X on the Run, grounding the technology run-amok story in the raw human emotion of a domestic abuse drama.
Surprise.
Without spoiling anything, The Invisible Man leaves a door open for more, but it's doubtful that Universal will take the opportunity to finally launch an interconnected dark universe off the back of this hit, because the studio insists any upcoming monster reboots will stand alone.
Who's in charge here?
Charlie's Angels writer-director Elizabeth Banks still has designs on a completely separate Invisible Woman movie, which was revealed in November 2019. An announcement that came hot on the heels of the news that Rocketman writer-director Dexter Fletcher would make Renfield, a fresh spin on Dracula's minion.
My salvation depends upon it.
Whannell recently announced that he's up for a Dracula reboot of his own, one which focuses on how the Bloodsucker is a stone-cold psycho. And recently we found out that the Invisible Man star Elizabeth Moss happens to be on the same wavelength.
The fact that he took something that has been around for a long time and gave it a completely new take is so interesting and brilliant. I think that's what would be cool for, like, Dracula or something, you know?
For more out-of-sight stories and trending tales, stay tuned to imdb.com/imdbrief.